Hey guys, I wish I could make this really flashy and impressive, but I'm still in cleanup mode around here, and I've just upped the game. I was using ordinary trash bags, and I'm not an energetic man at my best of times, so I need to play psychological tricks on myself. So these 30-gallon trash bags just felt like a task was fulfilled when they were done. So I bought a 55-gallon Contractor heavy-duty cleanup bag. Actually, I found it at my grocery store, which was kind of amazing. I've been looking for something like this for a while. Anyway, and over here, I got some construction adhesive, some epoxy glue. And over here, I even got some bungee straps. You know, when you work on a van, bungees are always a good restrictor of at least drawers opening. Of course, everything else has to be screwed, nailed, or whatever down. But see, that's the beginning. Over here, you see a contractor's bag, and you see some of the refuse I haven't thrown away yet to the side, but I'm working on it. This is a contractor's bag. This one's half full. I have another one in the other room that is completely full. So since I got these bags yesterday, that's well over 100 gallons of garbage that are going out of here. And things that I don't need, that aren't sellable, that aren't contributable, they're just going. So that is basically where I'm standing on this. I do have another here. I'm going to have to drop it on the floor. I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, I do have something I got from Amazon, but it's specifically for the van inside. Not that these aren't. But it's a pretty neat thing, so it might be a video unto its own. I have to get something to keep these interesting to my subscribers and to myself. Over in the corner, I'm not going to show that corner. It's still got too much crap in it. That's basically a lot of stuff I'm going to need for the van. Edge grinders or cutters, saws, you know, things that are actually going to be put in construction. One great thing happened down in my garage. I just thought I'd do a quick showing of my garage. Thankfully, it's too dark to actually see how screwed up it is. And those are two mattresses up against the wall that need to be thrown away. I'm going to have to get the van before I get rid of those. Anyway, there are a lot of tools in here to the corner in an area that is equally disorganized. All of those tools are gone. And I'm going to be bringing down 2 or 3 of those construction trash bags and cleaning out this garage in the next couple or 3 weeks. None of this, see, my departure, you saying why you taking so long? My departure is not imminent. I'm looking now at what I'm going to do, because if I was to get the van and get it on the road in the next 2 months. 2 months is the length of time I have to give this place my, let's step outside here. It's a rainy day. 2 trash bags over there. The people next door don't seem to understand that trash runs on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They shouldn't be placed out here at this time of day. In any case, I'm trying to gauge what time, if I get the van and spend some time constructing it, I would probably give myself 2 months, which probably means at the time I get the van, I would notify these people that I'm getting the hell out of Dodge, since it is a 2-month requirement here, which is ridiculous, but and get out of this complex. And the people that are, I've been through 4 or 5 management changes, and these people are not the best, so I'm really ready to get out of here. If I do that, I end up, this is March. If I do April and May, I end up getting into my van in June, July, August. I will be getting into the 3 months that we in Texas call hell. We are a few degrees, well, not more than a few degrees cooler than our neighbor, well, maybe parts of New Mexico, but certainly we are cooler than Arizona. But we do have ridiculous humidity to go with the heat. So going through a summer in Texas, if it's a normal summer, is not really any better than going through a summer in in Arizona. Maybe 15 to 20% worse in Arizona. You people in the West, I'm giving you credit for having the most intolerable heat, but ours is bad enough. Any case, so that's where I am. And one good thing is this car over here is a few months from getting paid off. I plan to get that thing. I could probably pay it off next month, or in 2 months. I'd have to double or triple up, and boom, it's gone. No more payments on that. Then I have the decision on what I'm going to do. You know, whether I'm gonna, I can, you know, for a standard cargo van, you can pay cash for, you know, basically. But if I'm going to get a Sprinter van, and that is what I would really love to have, as long as it's a good one, because a Sprinter van that has issues is a nightmare of biblical proportions. Thousands of dollars, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for repair, compared to something that might cost $800, $900, even less on a gas engine. So I got to be aware of that. So, but I went to I'm in a ritzier area of town. It's in northern Dallas County. There was some guys up here selling a well, nearby. I mean, 5 minutes from here, maybe 10 minutes, selling a Sprinter van, but it's a motor company. And it was just too expensive. You know, I'm just not going to get in any other long-term debt. All I've got to do is go south. It'd be southeast, and that's a very heavily industrialized area. And there is a company down there that specializes in cargo vans, and they do have several Sprinter vans at all kinds. They're worker vans, or they're vans. I wouldn't mind getting a van with somebody I recognize on the side, because usually that means that there's been more maintenance maintained. Of course, I'll ask for maintenance records, but you know, so I'm going to give you an idea of what's going on. I got more reviews of things. I've got more reviews of multi-tools and cameras that I've had for a while I've never reviewed now, and now that I've given them some good road work, you'll be seeing those. And so things are coming out. Things are working out. Everything is falling in place. But now I've got to decide when I'm going to get the van and what time I'm going to leave. God, I do not want to. As much as the northern people can complain about their weather, justifiably so, it's just easier to get a restricted area like a van warm than it is to get it cool. You know, it goes from, you can get a couple of propane canisters a day, and you can keep yourself alive and reasonably comfortable. Maybe three canisters. But when you have to run an AC, you're talking about generators, which I've got. But you know, it's hard to be stealth and 95 degrees in the middle of the night with a generator running. In any case, that's basically what I want to give you a shout about what's going on, and I will talk to you later when I've got all of these issues worked out. You're going to hear about it, and the fact that it worked out don't mean it's going to be worked out right, but I'll do my best.